Hello, the Bruce's Roost here, and welcome back to Golden Sandbox, the channel where I aim to push creativity to its limit in the sandbox that is, Sea of Thieves. Where we last left off, I was learning through observation about some of the key skills needed to be a good pirate lord. Now that I had a sense of what I was looking for, it was time to see if I could find any worthy pirates. I had encountered a crew at Kraken's Fall that was a solo, but after interacting with me, they invited their friend onto their ship as well to learn more about what exactly I was doing.
I'm here.
Ahoy.
Where's Big? Oh my goodness.
So I don't know, did your friend tell you of the current situation?
No, he just told me, he just sent me a picture of you and I had to join because I love it.
Yeah, I'm back.
Oh man.
How do you even like, I don't know what to say. How do you even look like that? What even is this? I've never seen this before.
But so I'm here for a reason. I love that you love how I look, and I love how you both look. So there's a vacancy. There's a open position.
Yeah, we're listening.
Yes, so I don't know if you both are aware, but there's currently not a pirate lord here out on the seas. So what I'm thinking, so I just, I've learned a little bit about what it takes to be a pirate lord, like what kind of a person is a pirate lord. And I've learned that being wealthy and like flaunting your gold is something that's definitely part of that. So I have a brief test, a little test of monetary value, if you will, which I think would fit you guys.
Wait,
based on your crowns. Am I a dev?
Yeah.
Like, did I make this? No, I did not make Sea of Thieves. This crew clearly valued and flaunted their gold, based on their sails, the crowns on their head, heck, they had the gold curse on. So, I came up with a simple challenge for them. They had 45 minutes to get as much loot as possible onto the deck of their ship, with me giving a 1 to 10 judge scale at the end of the time, based on the amount of loot and the overall performance that they gave.
That sounds like a bait, though.
It sounds like a bait? Yeah, it does sound like a bait, actually. That's a really good call. It does. It does.
Sounds like you just want us to get a bunch of loot for you.
Even after my explanation, they had some legitimate and valuable questions.
What are you in all this?
What do you mean,
Kevin,
what
what
am
are
I
you-
in all this?
Like, you're trying to get us to be the
you're
pirate
just
lord. Why
going-
don't you go be the pirate lord?
You're just
I-
going out looking for pirate lords in the sea, or like?
Yeah, that's exactly it. I can't be the pirate lord. I'm the one looking. I'm the one hiring. They thought on it and decided to accept my challenge. In the planning phase, they checked out the map.
What is going on
What
there?
is going on here?
Well, like you said you were just gonna get gold. I think we found our way.
Before we headed off, they had just a couple more questions.
What do,
Man.
what do we get as a pirate lord position?
I don't know. Maybe it'll be like a seat on my not my council. I would maybe sit on your council. You would oversee like the whole seas. The pirate lord is in charge of
How
this
the
whole
Would we do
situation.
that?
With a full understanding of the stakes, we set off. I'd let them know, since they'd be obtaining loot through means of PvP, that I'd start the timer upon their first cannon shot. We headed north, where we saw both a Reaper brig and an explanation for the chaos up north, an active Legend of the Veil. We had taken so much time chatting that by the time we made it up north, it was only us and the Reaper brig. We made it over to the Veil, got boarded, and a cannon shot from us was fired, which meant that I was starting the 45-minute timer. Now, I typically try to stay a neutral observer in moments like this, but in this case, I both didn't want to die because if I died, I'd have to respawn far away and I would miss out on all the action. But also because of the crew's energy, I just loved what they were giving, and because of that, I was kind of inspired to keep them afloat. So, I gave some repairs, I moved the wheel a little bit, but they managed to get the brig into a vulnerable spot. With one known dead, they made quick work of it and took it down. The brig had about a fortress worth of loot on them, plus their grade 4 flag, so it wasn't a bad start. This duo crew decided they'd finish the Legend of the Veil. Having just seen 3 ships on the map battling it out up here, it was possible that a ship would come back at any minute. Now, what was also possible, which happened, was that they'd stumble across all of the Athena loot from the Legend of the Veil, and 4 more emissary flags, just floating in the water, including a grade 3 gold hoarder flag. These guys didn't just have good aim, though. They were intellectuals who knew things. How do you peel a coconut when you eat it? Like in real life? What's the deal there?
Usually just crack it open and just eat what's inside of it.
Oh, do you
Which is
scoop
like the
it?
little white. Yeah, you scoop it.
Kind of scoop it. Got you.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. And there's a drink, isn't there like a milk or something?
Yeah.
If you sip it?
Coconut milk.
You just stick a
Or
straw in a coconut.
Or you could. People usually empty out the coconut water and then put like some type of alcohol in it, and then they just make like a crazy drink.
Yeah, that sounds bougie.
Yeah, or like the same thing with a pineapple too.
Just like stick a straw in it, or empty out the pineapple.
Yeah, empty out the
What else?
inside
What else
and
could
then-
we empty out? Do you think, and then put
I don't
like
know. Watermelon?
yeah, you could put watermelon, maybe
Watermelon
apples,
works. Alright. Maybe not
bananas. Imagine.
apples.
Imagine you unpeel a banana and it's like water instead of a banana.
Okay. Okay.
On the final stage of the Veil, the ghost ships, for whatever reason, didn't spawn.
Why is it so peaceful? Kind of like it like this. Okay. Now when you hear my cannon shots.
Which means you have no excuse to not be hitting these shots.
Listen, I hit that one and I hit this one. Wait. Yeah.
Wow, impressive. You hit a target that's standing still.
Alright.
With the Veil done and the loot loaded, they had Wraith Balls on their mind.
What are our Wraith Balls worth? Good loot?
You guys have Wraith Balls?
We can get
No,
Wraith
but
balls.
we can get them.
Oh. You want to do one of the ghost ship voyages to get Wraith Balls? I mean,
Yeah. Our plan
do
was
what
to
you gotta
already
do
do
though.
that
Depends on what
today.
they're worth.
Wraith Balls aren't worth any gold.
True, but to you, are they worth anything?
Oh, I mean, I'm judging. I mean, they are flashy. The journey over brought us more discussion and gave me a better sense of what the power of Pirate Lord meant to them. So if you guys if you were to become Pirate Lord, like, would you change anything on the seas? Would you like put any rules in place or anything?
Ah,
Not really. I'd
There
probably
wouldn't be
buy it out how it is.
So you would
I
just
would scream at the devs to fix the hit rag. That's about it. And
Yeah,
bring
so-
arena back. So I want arena stuff because I didn't get to play the game.
so you
Arena's
would
a thing.
you'd reopen the arena if you were
Yeah.
Pirate Lord.
Yep. Reopen
Well,
arena.
You know,
Fix hit rag.
DeMarco's dead though. You're familiar with.
My friend just said, "Who the is DeMarco?"
They worked the ghost ships and pulled off an impressive feat. In a matter of 10 seconds, one of the pirates cannoned off to a sunken ship with the Reaper's chest, found it, brought it to the surface, and was harpooned back onto the boat by his other crewmate. Just as they hoped, the burning blade appeared, and with a lot of cannon shots and some repairs on my part, they took him down and got their Wraith Balls. With not very long left, they headed off to the Royal Crest Fortress to empty out the storage room of a few pieces of loot to wrap up their time. 5, 4, 3, 2. That's it. That's 1. Bell is going off. Now it was time for judgment. In 45 minutes, this duo sloop sunk a brig, completed a Legend of the Veil, completed a ghost ship voyage, got a Reaper's chest, and raided a fortress storage room, giving them 5 emissary flags, a chest of legends, a Reaper's chest, multiple pieces of assorted Athena loot, a Captain Skull of the Dam, assorted crates, chests, and skulls. This was a haul. I gave them a 9.5 out of 10, with some bonus points in there for loot presentation and that dang Reaper chest play. I'd say either of these crew members were worthy of the Pirate Lord title. I can't give out the crown yet, out of fairness. I still had 2 more crews to interview and put through different initial tests before gathering any finalists or making a big decision. Maybe I had already met the next Pirate Lord, or maybe I was about to meet them. All of this and more next time on Golden Sands Box.